What's up YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Cartoon Cat Builds. I'm Skipper Lee and I've been drawing guns and paths for the past 16 years. So today we're jumping straight in, and the new Helldivers Warhammer Legendary Warbond just dropped, and today we are putting together the 40k Meltagun. Now in the Warhammer universe, the Meltagun is a heat-based beam energy weapon. So basically these are the parts here. We're gonna put this together real quick, and of course, as always, we will have a few alternate builds. Today we will have 2 alternate builds, and so we're gonna start with our stock build here with all the parts that I've drawn. Now it works based on superheating fuel that comes from a canister. So we see here, this is the fuel canister that charges the weapon, and so we're gonna put some of the parts together as I talk through how I think it works based on how the parts are put together. So we have here the upper and lower receivers. So we're gonna put this first. We're gonna assemble these parts first. So this is what I would call the lower receiver that's on this part, and this is the fire control, which houses the trigger here, as well as I like to believe that this part here can be disassembled as a storage compartment or something like that, because it looks like it's a separate part. So it looks like it could be storage for rations or something like that. Maybe some extra corpse starch in there. And of course, once we have this, we're gonna put on the handguard here, and we already have this circle so that I can like line up all the parts together like so. And this seems to be like a conduit cable, like a transfer tube, corrugated pipe of sorts, that seems to be looks like it carries the fuel from this part to the front part, where somehow it undergoes some kind of supercharging before it shoots out the barrel like a superheated beam. So we have this tube here that connects from here to here, and then we're gonna put the upper and lower receivers together like so. I'll put them together like this. And then we have these very primitive iron sights on the rear and the front. And of course, this is the upper part of the upper receiver, like a separate panel. And I haven't had the chance to get the Legendary Warbond to inspect the Meltagun in-game, so there's not much details over here on the upper receiver, which is obscured by this massive fuel tank. So these two pipes connect from the fuel tank to the lower receiver, and then we have these insets that allow me to align these parts together. And then we have this panel that this mounting brace that extends on the right side of the upper receiver. And then once we have all this, we'll just put on the muzzle device like so, and voila, there you have it, the 40k Meltagun, which is a heat-based energy support weapon. Now we're gonna move on and make a duplicate here for the thumbnail. Let's make this a group and just put it to one side, and then we're gonna start putting together our alternate builds. So the first build, we're gonna shrink things down a little bit, because the Meltagun is like a beam weapon in the middle of its class. So there's a lighter version of this energy beam based weapon that's called an Inferno pistol, which is basically a handgun, but it shoots hot energy beam like the Meltagun. It's like a scaled down version of the Meltagun. So we're gonna break down and build our own little Inferno pistol, because I did some looking up, and there are different patterns of the Inferno pistol. So we're gonna make something that's based on this Meltagun. So we're gonna get rid of these conduit pipes, these corrugated pipes, these transfer pipes. We're gonna get rid of these massive external pipes, and then we'll simplify this. Instead of having double transfer pipes, we're just gonna deal with one. So let's go in here and take these shapes and just get rid of the rest. So we have just one, and then we'll just get rid of these two pots, since we no longer need these two these twin transfer pipes. And so let's shrink down this entire lower receiver section, so we can have we can cut down on the length of this weapon like so. Just move everything to the back, to the grip, and then we'll just cut down a few sections on this handguard. Let's just make it a 4-slot handguard. We just get rid of these. And then just remove these slots altogether, like so. And then we're gonna push all the shapes all the way to the back like this. And then we'll do the same with these. And of course this as well. And then for the upper receiver, we'll just remove these tiny little slots altogether, as well as these top slots, and just move everything back to the grip like so. And then we could maintain the size of the fuel canister and just reposition this bolt so we have this transfer cable, this transfer pipe going straight into the upper receiver like so. And then we'll just move these lines over, make some room for the singular transfer pipe. I think we can shorten it a little more further so that most of the length of the Inferno pistol is about the length of this fuel canister here. So let's move this all the way here, and then let's move everything even closer to the grip like so. And voila, there you have it. A 40k P Meltagun Inferno, Meltagun pistol, Inferno pistol. And this is a size comparison. I mean, if we really want to scale it down even more, we could shorten the fuel canister, make it a little more stubby, and then shorten this even more by cutting out more sections of the handguard, or just simply getting rid of the handguard altogether. But yeah, that's the idea. So this is like a more compact version, lighter version of the Meltagun, which is an Inferno pistol. And we are gonna make another alternate build, and so we already have the 40k Meltagun and the Meltagun in a much more compact pistol form. Now we're gonna go in the other direction. We're gonna make it more bulkier, much more chunkier, and that is the heavy Meltagun. The I believe it's called the multi Meltagun, and you will see in a bit why it's called multi Melta. And so from some of the images I found, the multi Meltagun has this distinct feature in a sense that it has double double the barrel, the muzzle device, and it has two transfer pipes. Some even have two more that goes to a fuel backpack for even more supplies. So we have this rough idea here, so let's start expanding the gun. So first up, we are gonna make some adjustments to the lower receiver here. So we're gonna get rid of this slope here and then just make it a direct a straight line. So we have these lines for the for these cables to align to. And as for this, we'll just get rid of the top section here. We just get rid of this shape on the top. And just align it like so. And now we can move these downwards so that we have more space for the second barrel. So we're just gonna move things down all the way down here. We're gonna make some changes to the contour here as well, so that it's more than just like a straight up blocky rectangular cuboid. We move these pots downwards as well. And of course, let's add a tiny bit of separation so that you can tell it's actually 2 barrels instead of 1 based on the silhouette alone. And let's double up the pipes here. Let's bring this all the way front here. And to make room for the second set of pipes over here, we are going to change the shape over here a little bit so that we can have this all the way out here. And we'll add a second buckle here for the pipe to attach to. And I guess that's pretty much it. Yeah, so there you have it. That's the A version of the 40k Meltagun, but in multi-melter form. So hope you guys enjoyed tonight's build. So once again, we have the 40k Meltagun, we have the Meltagun but pistol, and we have the Meltagun but heavy. Yeah, so basically that's it for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's build. If there's anything you like to see me put together or bash together, let me know in the comments. If it's from a game, a movie, or an IP, just let me know. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe. I upload a video on a weekly basis. And once again, thank you guys for sticking around, and thank you to these amazing people for supporting me on Patreon. Every little bit helps. So yeah, once again, thank you to these amazing people, and thank you for watching all the way through. So that's it. So I'll see you guys on the next video. So see ya. Bye.